What are you dressed up for? What are you dressed up as for Halloween?
I am Stanley Tyme.
And what is...
I've occupied T. Smitty's body. I took it and I zipped it up in a suitcase and buried it.
Super. What are you dressed up today?
I'm a chef.
You're a chef. What do you like to cook?
Cajun chicken Alfredo.
Do you like my costume?
Yeah, it looks familiar.
Yeah.
In fact, I think I've seen another student wearing this costume crawling around on the ground in this room a couple years back.
Banana, banana. That was really stupid.
What are we watching? Politics. Is this a...
Nick Wilde from Zootopia.
What are you going as?
Judy Hopps from...
What are you going as for Halloween?
Hello.
You're going as her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What is your favorite Halloween candy?
My favorite has always been Reese's Pieces.
That's at least 9 people have said that.
Okay.
You're not original. What is your favorite Halloween candy?
I'm gonna have to say a Crunch Bar.
Bear.
And what's your favorite Halloween candy?
Oat milk.
Oat milk?
Yeah.
That's a new one. Okay, guys, we're doing a special interview edition. Hi! What are you going as for Halloween, buddy?
Several stories we're following on the broadcast this week. Decision 2024. Some River students are casting their ballots for the very first time, just days after local drop boxes were burned earlier this week. Plus, rallying for victory. After clinching the league title, girls volleyball is seeded #1 in the district playoffs. John Reeder reports. Also, trick or treat for disaster. The Red Cross Club raises funds for relief efforts. That as girls swim continues to dive towards the postseason to the finish line. Isaac Thompson with that story. And painting towards peace. Tyme speaks with a Ukrainian refugee student who's using his artwork to heal and share his story. A special edition of Weekly News begins right now.
This is CR Weekly News. Here now, Talon Collins.
Good afternoon and thank you for joining us for a special 10-minute edition of Weekly News on this Friday, November 1st, just 4 days out from Election Day 2024. We'll have more on that later on in the broadcast, but we begin this week with our report on the volleyball team as they head into the postseason with high expectations after winning yet another league title. Senior sports correspondent John Reeder has that story. John?
That's right, Talon. Volleyball has been nothing but dominant this season, sweeping the league with ease to secure yet another league title and a #1 seed in the district playoffs. The team hopes to carry this momentum through districts and into state, where they look to win a 4th straight state championship.
Throughout the years of winning state, it's difficult because everybody wants to see you lose. Everybody wants to see the top dog be taken down. So it's definitely like a huge target on our back year after year of winning.
At this point, we're just playing for each other. Our hope is win state, obviously. That's our goal every single year, and just go as far as we can and peak as a team at the end of the season.
I feel like it's also very much more like intense practice because we're just pushing each other to be the best we can be.
Even 3 is amazing, and if that's where we ended it, that's where we ended. But if 4, it would be a dream.
John Reeder, CR Sports.
And just yesterday before Halloween, ASB invited students to wear their costumes around the school, and some students and staff went all out. From singers to movie stars, fictional characters to monsters, and even teacher parodies, the annual Spirit Day saw students and staff express themselves in a fun and unique way. You can check out some of those costume photos on the CR News Instagram page. And speaking of Halloween, the Red Cross Trick or Treat for Disaster event happened yesterday after school. For this fundraiser, Red Cross Club members went door to door on Halloween asking for donations for disaster relief funds. These funds are saved in preparation for a local disaster. This is a fun activity that gets youth involved in the Red Cross and their community. Students get to dress up and have fun while volunteering. The Red Cross Club hosts many events throughout the year, such as the blood drive, so if you were unable to participate in last night, you can still get involved in future events. The Red Cross Club meets every other Monday in Miss McAnally's room after school. And this Wednesday, girls swim just competed in their sub-districts tournament and performed well as they now prepare for districts next Friday. Sports correspondent Isaac Thompson has those details. Isaac?
On Wednesday, girls swim had their sub-district meet at Mark Morris. They were very successful at the meet, sending 3 new swimmers further on to districts. They also won the 200-yard freestyle relay, taking a time of 2 minutes and 32 seconds, and are now preparing for the district tournament, which begins next Friday.
Basically just working on technique and speed and endurance sets to prepare us for districts this year. This year we have bonded greatly as a team, in and out of the pool.
Our team did really good at sub-districts today. We had a handful of swimmers end up making it to districts, which is very exciting for us. Our goals for the rest of the season are, of course, to do really well in districts, which are at Mark Morris this year, and to make it to states.
Isaac Thompson, CR Sports.
We now turn to a few important announcements and reminders. In honor of Veterans Day, a school-wide toiletry drive for the Vancouver VA Hospital will begin this upcoming Monday, November 4th, and will last until the end of the school week. And prior to the start of next Friday's assembly, you will have the opportunity to drop off donations outside the gym doors beforehand. The assembly is a formal one, and students a reminder to follow the river ideals so that we can honor those who have served our country in arms. Also, seniors, November 4th is the last day to order a wreath or poinsettia. If you are interested in purchasing either of these, place your order at the front office or online. The funds raised by your purchase will go towards the Class of 2025 graduation events. And seniors, there are several college field trips scheduled for the next few months. On November 6th, there will be a trip to Western Washington University. On November 13th, there will be a trip to both Pacific Lutheran University and the University of Puget Sound. On November 21st, there will be a tour of the WSU Vancouver campus for both juniors and seniors. Finally, on December 4th, there will be a field trip to both OSU and the University of Oregon. If you are interested in attending any of these trips, go to the Pathway Center for a permission slip. Also, another reminder that CRTV Digital Journalism Club meets in Miss McIntyre's room 403 Tuesdays after school. As an extension of the class which produces this broadcast, the club is open to all students who are interested, whether you enjoy writing, photography, graphic design, illustration, among others. CRTV Digital offers you the chance to use your voice as a member of the student media. You can follow the club on Instagram at CRTV Digital Club. Now to a story that we've been following for a month now. In the lead up to Tuesday's election, a local art gallery in downtown Vancouver hosted a politics exhibit. Among the featured works were 3 paintings by a River student who is a Ukrainian refugee. Ahead of the full story on this afternoon's edition of the Rapids Report, our chief anchor, Tyme Sisakvanich, previews his exclusive interview from downtown Vancouver. Tyme?
Yeah, that's right, Talon. Earlier last month, Andrii Hulevatyi, a Ukrainian refugee student as well as sophomore here at River, had 3 of his paintings displayed at the Art at the Cave Gallery's politics exhibit here in downtown Vancouver. All 3 of Hulevatyi's paintings took around 2 months to complete, use oil paint, and are designed with a style closely resembling realism. No War shows a young girl wearing a Ukrainian flag, standing on a road close to damaged missiles and looking into the distance where destroyed houses can be seen. Looking Through the Pain presents a large, tearful eye that is placed on a blue-skied, yellow wheat field shaped like Ukraine. The dark red flowing down from the top shows bleeding, and the black on the bottom represents darkness, both consuming a once peaceful country. The pupil of the eye shows reflections of chapels, symbolizing prayers to end this violence once and for all. From Peace to War displays another young girl wearing traditional Ukrainian clothes and hairpieces looking at 2 sides of life, The left showcases one of peace, tranquility, and light, while the right conveys one of violence, darkness, and war.
Я їх намалював, щоб показати, що у моїй країні трагедія, війна та постійні тривоги, прильоти у моїй країні дуже хвилювались мене, і це дуже страшно. Мене натякнуло намалювати ці картини також ситуація з моєго життя, коли біля нашої хати у 300 метрах впала ракета. Кожна людина, яка побачить ці картини, побачить, що в країні війна, що таке не має бути у 20 столітті. Мені дуже сподобалась ця виставка. Це моя перша виставка. Я хочу продовжувати це робити далі, щоб інші люди, багато людей побачили мої картини та те, що я роблю, розвиватися далі та бути відомим.
Through Hulevatyi's work, local visitors in the area can get a unique perspective into the devastating effects of war in Ukraine through the eyes of a young, aspiring artist. Talon?
Tyme, thank you. Finally today, a note on the upcoming general election this Tuesday. As many of you are aware, a ballot drop box was burned on Monday, destroying hundreds of votes. Tragically, some of those voters may never know their ballot was lost. We are at a critical turning point as a nation, and I'm not talking about who wins the presidency or which party wins a majority in Congress. The most critical decision we face is whether we will come together after the election is over. In this afternoon's edition of the Rapids Report, I'll speak with politically engaged students and history teachers to discuss how we can bridge our political divide, even here at school. That full episode will premiere right here on CRTV. Stay tuned for that. That is weekly news for this Friday. Whether your preferred candidate wins or loses, remember this: American democracy is more than any one person or party. It takes all of us, unified in our respect for one another, to make it work. I'm Talon Collins. Tyme will be back here next Friday. For all of us here at CR News, thanks for watching.
Hey Rapids, thank you for helping us reach 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. If you haven't already, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the CRTV YouTube channel to support content for and by CR students. Thanks for watching.